Hey guys, what's up? So this is going to be a short but sweet video of why I think Lute is a very much underrated unit. Now, shoutouts to kagerochat.com here for this amazing damage calculator. This is a seriously handy tool to use when you're trying to figure out how to build your units. Now with that being said, let's move on to the main topic. Now for the longest time now, I've been wanting a blue Julia. Now what I mean by that is I wanted a blue mage who does not exactly have the quickest speed stat, but has a rather high resistance stat, as well as a pretty high attack stat, that's able to pack quite a punch. Now red has that in the form of Lilina and Sanaki, while green has it in the form of Julia and Deidre. Now, so I figured it's high time that blue got something of the sort as well. So now that we finally got her, I was decently surprised to see her being placed merely in the mid-tier, character roster, or selection if you like. I don't know. Anyways, so this video is basically going to be me explaining why I personally feel that Lute is a little bit underrated, just a little bit, especially in the current meta. Now, feel free to disagree with me. This is very opinion based, so I'm sure I've overlooked some certain aspects, and if I do, please let me know. Alright, let's talk about the current arena meta units. Now I'm sure you'll all be familiar with these units that I'll be bringing up right now. Well, not on the footage, but I'll just be talking about them. The first one I'm going to talk about is, or just mention, is Brave Lyn. Everyone's got Brave Lyn, everyone picked her for the Choose Your Legends character free summon, I think, maybe. Secondly, we have the Quick Impulse Reinhardt with the Moonbow. So he's going to proc Moonbow instantly on first turn with plus attack, IV, because he's easy to get. And also he's going to have Death Blow 3 and Home Cavalry. And Home Cavalry on Brave Lyn as well, by the way. So you can expect this sort of thing. And then finally, I think anyways, we have Black Knight with probably Fury 3 on slot A, Wrath 3 on slot B maybe, and then slot C probably Ward Armor, and I don't know, for Sacred Seal maybe say Attack plus 3 or Speed plus 3. And if Black Knight is in the match, you should expect him to get plus 12 attack, plus 12 speed, because you want to expect 3 of his buddies surrounding him, giving him gold armor, which does stack, by the way, guys. So it's plus 4 attack, plus 4 speed each gold armor. So with 3 gold armors, that's plus 12. Yep. Anyways, moving on, guys. With that being said, this is how I would build Lute. In fact, this is how I am building my Lute currently. Okay. So, assuming she has a neutral boon and neutral bane, which mine does not. Mine has a plus HP minus defense. I would immediately take away her weirding tomb because it's a little bit weird. Nah, jokes. I mean, it's just not that great, to be honest, I think. I'd give her the Blar Raven immediately. Okay, so with that being said, slot A skill is obviously going to be the Triangle Adept 3. As for a special, you can go with Moonbow, Ice Spirit, or Glaciers. Up to you, basically. Yeah, up to you, basically. Slot B, I would give her Swordbreaker 3, and slot C, I would keep her Resistance Ploy 3 for that extra 5 damage boost, essentially, if she ever gets her Rest Ploy off on your targets. And then for her Sacred Seal, I would give her Deflect Magic 3. And Assist skill, I give her Drawback or Reposition. Depending on your preference, I would go with Drawback because I like it a little bit better than Reposition. But anyways, this is how I would build her, and you can see her stats: 33 HP, 47 attack, 32 speed. Is that right? Yep. Okay. 16 defense. Okay, cool. 34 resistance, right? So everything seems good so far. Okay, so remember those meta units that I was talking about just like, I guess 2 minutes ago maybe, or maybe a minute ago? I've actually punched in numbers for the matchups, assuming they engage in combat with you. So enemy phase, they're engaging combat with you on the defending side. Okay, so first up we have Brave Lyn. Now let's take a look here. Okay, so here we have Brave Lyn. I have made her a level 40 plus 2 merge. This is a level 40 plus 2 merge Brave Lyn with plus attack IV minus defense Bane. She's keeping her default weapon. Now let me just tell you, a Brave Bow plus Brave Lyn will win this fight. Oh man, that's a little bit of a spoiler thing, eh? Anyways, special is Draconic Aura, passive A, Swift Barrel, no changes there. Sakei's Blessing for slot B because she wants to be taking out those distant counter units. Passive C, Attack Smoke, I don't know. Maybe Home Cavalry. It doesn't really matter in this experiment case that I'm trying to do here. Sacred Seal, I gave her attack plus 3, so she has 54 attack. 39 speed. Now I've given her the Home Cavalry buff, so she has plus 6 attack, plus 6 speed. And she is going to be initiating, so she is going to be getting the benefit of Swift Sparrow 2, which gives you plus 4 attack and plus 4 speed. Is that right? That's right. Okay, so right here on the side, the defending side, so Brave Lyn is initiating. So on the defending side, we have my build for my Lute. You know, Blood Raven, Iceberg, what ifs, Triangle Adept 3, Subbreaker, Exploit, Deflect Magic, Drawback, all that good stuff. Yeah, let's check this out, guys. Lute is victorious with 10 HP. Okay, so Lyn has nullified enemy bonuses. Lyn gains 4 attack by initiating combat, gains 4 speed by initiating combat. Attacks opponent because of Blood Raven and Triangle Adept. She only does 23 damage to me. And then I instantly counterattack with a 36 damage attack, which just kills her, like just. Okay. That's pretty close, but keep in mind that this is a plus 2 merge Brave Lyn with a attack seal of, you know, attack plus 3 Sacred Seal and Home Cavalry buffs. Wait, is this buff thing working? Okay, so if she doesn't have Home Cavalry, then okay, it's working. I had to check, you know. Okay, so it's working. So if she doesn't have the Home Cavalry buff, it doesn't really even, like, even with it, she can't kill you, so. Okay, so, yeah. So, yeah, like, I feel like I don't need to say anything regarding this. Keep in mind that Lute does not need the help of Bowbreaker to kill Brave Lyn, while Brave Lyn initiates on Lute. Now if Lute initiates here, then she just one-shots Brave Lyn, so. Okay, so anyways, let's move on to the second scenario. What's the second scenario? Was it Quicken Pulse Moonbow Reinhardt? Okay, let's go. Okay, so for the second scenario we have Reinhardt Thunder's First, 5-star, level 40, plus 8 merged, plus attack minus speed, Dire Thunder, Moonbow. Now look at this, Moonbow, I have not given him a Sacred Seal because I've given him the Quicken Pulse effect. Quicken Pulse means on turn 1 he will have -1 special cooldown charge, so Moonbow becomes a 1 charge cooldown on turn 1. Unfortunately, I can't find Quick Impulse here, so what I did was just have no Sacred Seal, and then did the special cooldown and lowered it to 1, so his Moonbow cooldown is on 1. He's got Deathbow 3, Lancebreaker 3, he's got Home Cavalry, he's got Reposition, and for his stats, I've given him Home Cavalry, so he's got +6 attack, +6 speed. So with that being said, my Lute still has the same build. Neutral, neutral, +0 merge. This is a +8 merge, by the way, guys, with optimal IVs. Blood Raven, you know, same stuff. Nothing's changed really. Yeah, well, let's take a look. Let's take a look, guys. Spoiler alert, though. Okay, well, would you look at that? Reinhardt Thunder's Fist gains 6 attack by initiating combat. Deathbow 3, Thunder's Fist gains attacks 25 damage dealt. And then procs a immediate Moonbow, which does 7 damage. Ooh, cutting it pretty close there. And then Lute counterattacks for 19 damage. And then Lute makes a follow-up counter thing. Wait, why is it boosted by 50%? Oh, because she procs Iceberg now. Okay. Well, what if she doesn't proc Iceberg? I guess she just won't kill him if she doesn't proc a ulti, a special afterwards. So you'll need to proc Iceberg, or I think Moonbow would do the trick. Either way. So yeah, as you can see here, you immediately win. Now, oh man, she might not be able to kill him if she initiates on him, eh? Yeah, okay, so let's see. Oh, maybe so maybe Moonbow is actually a better choice here. Let me just go. Okay, good. You know what? Just put Moonbow on her. Like fuck Iceberg and Glacis. You don't need it. You just need the quick damage. Right, so you just need Moonbow on her, you know, and you're all set. Alright, so if you initiate, the change of tune there. If you initiate on Reinhardt as Lute, you're gonna take some damage, but then he's gonna die, so he's gonna take more damage than you take, which is good. Yeah, simply because he's a little bit slow, quite a bit slower actually. Right, so that's 2 for 2, right? Now I'm sure you guys are thinking, hey, yo, like Inigo can basically do this. Inigo can counter Brave Lyn because you can have him with the Raven Tomb and then put him on Triangle Adept and then have Bowbreaker on him, and he will double Brave Lyn, and he'll also be able to double Reinhardt and kill him because he's got the color advantage. But guys, I ask you this. Well, Inigo can dance, so there's his upside, but can Inigo do this? Can Inigo survive Black Knight? Alright, so here we have Black Knight. Here we have Black Knight. Black Knight is a +1 merge, neutral, boon, and bane because you get him from Tempest Trial, so you can't have any IVs, unfortunately. A long dart because it's a space weapon that he comes with. Black Luna, you know, he comes with it. It's cool, but he's not gonna proc it. Fury 3 because it gives him extra attack, extra speed, extra defense, extra resistance. Wrath 3 or Vantage 3. That's the kind of skills I see. I see that's run on him. Otherwise, he runs Rings of Mercy as well. But it doesn't really matter. Passive C doesn't really matter here because he's got Ward Armor that's not going to help boost his own stats. Sacred Seal, I gave him the attack +3 because as you can see here, Lute has Swordbreaker 3, so no matter how quick this guy is, he will not be doubling her. So I gave him, you know, a little bit more of a chance by giving him attack rather than speed, because speed does nothing in this case. I've also given him +12 attack, +12 speed via the 3 gold armor buffs. So assuming he's got 3 gold armor armor buddies standing right next to him, or 2 spaces, you know, like within him, whatever thing. And I've also given him Summoner Support S because he is only a +1 merge, whereas the Brave Lyn was a +2 merge and the Reinhardt was a +8 merge. And they had their optimal IVs, but this guy's neutral, so that can't be helped. So I've given him the Summoner Support S as well as the +12 stuff. For Lute here, I've kept the first build, which I now know to change to Moonbow because, you know, I just found that out. So that's nice. I learn something new every day. Let me just change everything to Moonbow because Alright, cool. Okay, so we have the same exact setup except for this thing here, which doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be using drawback in this engagement. By the way, guys, she has no buffs. Not on any of them. She has no buffs. Wait, this Reinhardt here. Okay. Right, look. Lute, no buffs. Wait, does Reinhardt have attack buff? Yep, okay. Reinhardt has attack buff. Okay, good. Okay, so Black Knight attacks Lute. Now, spoiler alert, he is a melee unit and she is a ranged unit, so obviously she cannot counterattack. Now, if she cannot counterattack, that means he will not take any damage. But still, he cannot 1-round KO her. This is crazy. This is insane. Now, I think I actually don't know anybody who would put their Lute to bait Black Knight and get hit by Black Knight. You know, like I don't know anybody who would let Black Knight kind of have his enemy phase, you know, because I don't know. Maybe I would. What I'm trying to say is I wouldn't bait Black Knight with Lute or any mages, because like it's just like, yo, now you go fight Hector. Like, oh wait, no, yeah, what? I don't know. Like I just wouldn't put squishy little mages against like big heavy weapon armor guys. That's just me though. In fact, what I would do is I would initiate on them with a ranged unit instead. I typically kill them with Brave Lyns or Reinhardts, you know, the cheese strats. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is if you initiate on Black Knight with Lute, and this Black Knight has buffs, by the way, he is dead. He's able to counterattack, but he gets doubled because of Sword Breaker 3, and he is dead. So guys, right here, this case, this scenario here, and this scenario here, I don't know what to say. Like this is the reason why I feel like she's a little bit underrated. I know I got a little bit excited there when I was talking about this stuff because I don't know. I just get excited, you know, because I have you know, I have emotions, I guess. I don't know, man. But yeah, like, tell me another unit that is able to do this, that is able to tank a Brave Lyn on enemy phase. Like, Brave Lyn is initiating with all her buffs, and tell me that same unit can tank a Reinhardt and kill him on enemy phase, a +8 with the optimal IV, optimal skill proccing Moonbow, and with the buffs, you know, with the Hone Cavalry buff, so +6 speed, +6 attack, you know, the whole deal. And then tell me that same unit can do this, can kill Black Knight with all his buffs and Summoner Support S. Alright? I can't think of another unit who is able to do this. Okay, so Brave Lyn. she has the Mulagier. I don't know how to pronounce it, but basically this bow is no, I got it wrong. You know, it's not the bow, it's the Sake's Blessing. So Sake's Blessing renders all the distant counter units unable to counter her. So automatically anybody with distant counter cannot kill her. So it narrows the pool down to, it narrows the, you know, the pool of who can counter her and, you know, kill her down to the pool of like dragons and mages. So let's say an eagle can do it. An eagle can do this. An eagle cannot do this. Same with all the green mages. The green mages can do this. They can do this, but they can't do this. The red mages, all right, red mages, Lelina, Sanaki, they can probably do this, I assume. Yeah, this is where they will have their problems. Lelina and Sanaki versus Reinhardt, Quicken Pulse +8 with plus attack, Death Blow, proccing Moonbow, Home Cavalry buff going on there, as you can see right there. It's gonna be a bad day. And yeah, Lelina and Sanaki with Swordbreaker, I guess they could probably do this as well. So, but they can't do this. Now, Dalthea has, I think, about 10 resistance. I'm not sure, guys. I forget, you know. Dalthea has slightly less resistance than Lute does, which means she is not actually able to do this part right here. Look how clutch this is. Yeah, she would struggle here. So anyways, guys, that is going to be my opinion and exclusively my own opinion. Those are my thoughts. Feel free to, you know, what was I gonna say? Feel free to discuss your thoughts on Lute. I guess in the comment section down below, and let me know what you guys think. Like, you know, maybe she's mid-tier because of something I overlooked. Like, I probably overlooked something that is groundbreaking, that puts her, you know, where she belongs. I don't know. Let me know, you know. So yeah, I guess that's it. Alright, guys, I guess I'll catch you all, you know, on the next video or something, you know. Catch you all in the next one. Alright, latest.